nice.
Greetings, YouTubers. Grummy Dragon here, and as 2015 has come and gone, I have to admit, it was a great year for us toy collectors. There were plenty of amazing figures for all flavors of fans and geeks of all over the world. And as we roll into 2016, I'd like to share with you some of my favorite picks for the past year. Rules are simple. The toys have to be released between late December 2014 to December 31st, 2015, and received by December 31st, 2015. So, unfortunately, that leaves Bruticus out since I only got him on the 2nd of January. Sorry, but that's how it is. And yeah, I'm counting the combiners together. Don't like it? Too bad. On to number 10. Last year was a great year for fembots and cons, with Takara Tomy giving us 6 female robots in their Legends line. But my favorite is still RC. Takara really did a great job giving her the G1 deco I really wanted for the toy. And she's only so low on this list due to the Hasbro version getting released the year prior. An awesome figure all the same. Another long-awaited and wanted figure, Marissa's debut toy, is an exceptional piece. The bike is so-so at best, but we're really here for the figure, let's face it. With a close likeness to the G1 cartoon, I'm very happy with her. Although I suspect if I managed to snag Old Snake as well, he might have taken her spot on this list easily enough. TFCC wasn't the only one giving us crossovers between Transformers and G.I. Joe. Hasbro themselves decided to give us a nod to the classic toy line by giving us a Cobra-colored Power Glide with a Wild Weasel head. Since Power Glide pretty much matches up with the Cobra Rattler very well, this works. And they even threw in a Cobra Decepticon combined sigil, which is awesome. Marvel Legends had an amazingly stellar year with many awesome figures, but my favorite of the bunch was Captain Marvel. This choice really came from my liking the Captain Marvel comics. Yes, it's a little biased, but she is a great character and I enjoy having a figure of her. Not to mention, alternate heads works. It's a great figure. This one was actually a selling point for the 2015 Club Eternia subscription for me. The 2000X series was what got me into Masters, so I wasn't too happy with the vintage styled hiss. But when I got my hands on that 2000X version, I was overjoyed. I love that Dinobot-like head sculpt. He-Man turned out great as well, but his is the real star for me. It's the one I wanted. Being another crossover figure, Serpent OR does a great job of being a robotic version of the Cobra Emperor, without even being characterized as such. He's considered a failed experiment by Cobra Commander, or Old Snake if you want. With metal flaked plastic, an excellent paint job, and the Senator Ratbat head, he has a truly regal presence about him. Just give him the Gashapon Microns, and he's good to go. On a technical standpoint, Superion is the most solid of the combiners released this year. Proportions and articulation are top notch, and if you have the perfect effect hands and feet, you'll get a much more G1 accurate look as well. Quickslinger may have been late to the party, but if you manage to get a hold of them, the finished product is so much worth the wait. That's right, Devi is not number one. Surprised? Well, while the combined form as a whole is outstanding, I can't ignore the lack of articulation on the individual bots, especially since Takara fixed each and every one of them. Had I been able to afford Unite Warriors Devastator, he might have made number one, but Combiner Wars Devastator is a solid number 3. I really picked a good time to try Super Sentai out. The 2015 Japanese Megazord slash Otonomi mech is one of the best I've seen in a while. A cool gimmick that's unintrusive, and a combined form that has working hips and knees. Do you have any idea how rare that is? Working hips and knees? It's amazing! This also has 2 combined forms that work really well. It's really cool. Oh, I can see the flaming comments now, asking, why Menazor of all toys? First off, my list. Secondly, while Superion is the technical best, I'm a Stunnicon guy. The Stunnicons are my fave group, and Wild Rider is my fave Decepticon, so naturally I'm going to gravitate to an easy and fun to transform version of the Combiner. So what if I had to give him new hip joints and feet? I still love this toy. So there you go, my totally biased top 10 list for 2015. Technical standpoints and flaws are always going to be present, but in the end, what makes a toy good or bad is how much enjoyment you pull out of it, and I got a lot out of the ones mentioned. So what toys did you enjoy last year? Leave a comment and let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe while you're at it. Anyway, the first 2016 wave of Combiner Wars is here, and starting next week, we're going to be taking a look at them. So join me for those reviews, and farewell out there, whatever you are.